Mark Zuckerberg just announced that in 2025 that AI will take over programming. Take a look.
Probably in 2025, we at Meta, as well as the other companies that are basically working on this, are going to have an AI that can effectively be a sort of mid-level engineer that you have at your company that can write code.
In that clip, Mark Zuckerberg was talking about that in 2025, there will be AI agents that are on the same level as a mid-level dev in most tech companies, in that they will be able to write majority of the code into the future. This is just insane to me to think that even Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, Meta, this is just insane to think that these CEOs are thinking like this, where it was a lot of people who are going into these coding fields and these careers and thinking that they will have a long longevity. They went to school 4 years, maybe plus, and doing pretty hard, rigorous classes, a lot of math, a lot of science, to then be replaced by AI years later. Now, this is a bold statement, and I'm not sure exactly if it's going to be capable of doing that, but ChatGPT 4 is doing pretty good right now, so I wouldn't be surprised if it does end up happening and does end up replacing a lot of programmers, but I'm expecting a junior level. So for Mark Zuckerberg to come out and say that, mid-level developers are going to be at risk, but he did mention that this will get better over time and this may be a little bit cheaper over time. Check it out.
And once you have that, then in the beginning it'll be really expensive to run, and then you can get it to be more efficient, and then over time we'll get to the point where a lot of the code in our apps and including the AI that we generate is actually going to be built by AI engineers instead of people engineers.
Right there, he mentioned that, over time, costs are going to go down. As we've seen with the NVIDIA 5000 series or 50 series, we've seen that, the cost for the 570 is the same compute power as the 4090. And that's the baseline 50 series. So the 5090 is probably just leagues ahead of what the 4090 can do. So as time goes on, the compute price or the compute cost is going to go down. Even how efficient and everything is, and just everything's going to be cheaper altogether. So it's going to be very difficult for middle junior level developers to compete against AIs. But I do think there's another story to this, because you can't just have AIs going rogue. But I think it's going to be a lot of money at the high ends, like the technical architects, the solution engineers, people who already have industry knowledge and experience writing code, because these people are writing code. Who's going to be able to read and understand this code? A junior developer may not be able to come in and read a lot of this code. A mid-level developer may not be able to read a lot of this code, but senior levels and higher may be able to read this code, understand it, do code review, and make sure it's in line. Because we don't want just writing code and then it just becomes a massive technical debt on the system and nobody knows what to do with it. That seems like a massive problem. But somebody who is very senior, very technical, many years of experience already, that will be a person that's valuable to navigate the AIs, to oversee them, to make sure they're doing exactly what they need to do. And that person probably will get paid a lot, but it's going to be tough to get that position from a junior role. Instead of working your way up from junior, mid-level, senior to a lead, to architect or something like that. That may be very hard to do if the AI can already do junior level work, mid-dev work. I think this is still a long shot away, because I think right now AIs are just going to be a very good helpmate for a lot of developers. Junior developers are going to have a hard time because mid-level developers are going to be so much more enabled to do code writing and different type of updates, because they have AIs that can help them out. Anything the junior developer could do, the AI could possibly just do a little bit faster, can just get the answer faster than what a junior developer could do, and can be trained a lot faster than what a junior developer could do. And so I think that's kind of the issue right now, whereas a junior developer needs time to be invested in, needs time to flourish, get their feet underneath their legs, and then being able to walk, jog, run, sprint. It's those type of investments. That type of investment is like 60, 70, 80, 90,000, 20, 150. Entry level jobs at some of these companies, especially like the FANG companies, could be all the way up to $200,000. So that may be replaced with AI, or them just trying to force mid-levels and senior level developers to be more efficient enough so you won't need more junior level or mid-level or senior level developers. Also curious about how this data is going to go for these AI agents, because basically I'm pretty sure these AI agents are going to be trained with the mid-level and senior level developers, and we already know they're going to be training the replacement. It's going to be training the AI is going to be getting trained basically from these developers, and then a few years down the road they have all the knowledge, all the tactics, all the experience of a mid-level and senior level, and they're going to try to take that over as well. This is kind of getting out of hand. I wonder where AI is going to stop, what job is safe. I guess there's still human interaction, human touch, but they're already trying to make robots that can be in the physical world, that can still interact with you in the physical world, that can wash dishes, heck, do backflips. This is getting kind of hand, but tell me what you think down below. Do you think that Mark Zuckerberg is off his rocker, or do you think this is kind of scary coming from the CEO of one of the biggest tech companies here in America? That being said, your boy Dex, not Dexter, out.